The Warzone 2 and Season 1 roadmap just got released by Infinity Ward on Twitter, so let's jump into it. I'm going to go all the way through this and share with you guys my thoughts and comments. So a new era begins. This looks like just like the normal roadmap that we've been used to having, which is awesome. So drop in November 16th. Looks like we have the new map, obviously, Al Mazrah with the DMZ mode coming in, a new Gulag, so that's still in the game. That's awesome. New vehicles being a heavy chopper and a heavy EV. We saw those in the beta. The heavy chopper is going to be interesting in my eyes. I'm not a big fan of vehicles overall, but at least there's now the tank. New game features, aquatic combat, which is just, you know, being in the ocean, in the water, whatever, in the pond, whatever it may be. Circle collapse, that's going to be the 3 separate circles within the map. Proximity chat, I'm really excited for that one. New buy stations, third person playlist, meh. For Modern Warfare 2, looks like we have 2 new maps being Shoot House and Shipment. Obviously, we all saw those coming. Raid, which is going to be a new mode in season. New co-op mission, and the CDL Mosh Pit coming to the playlists. As for the Battle Pass, it's going to be a new Battle Pass system, interesting. A new operator, and a couple new weapons. Looks like an SMG and a sniper. This looks like the M40A3 or the L96A1. That's really awesome. I'm excited for that. As well as it looks like we also have the M13 coming. That's kind of a surprise. And the Chimera, we knew about that one as well. So Warzone 2.0 overview. Al Mazrah, home of Warzone 2, ready for a new era, shift in perspective, which is just going to be the third person mode. New era being obviously the next gen. My dog's barking. Give me 1 second. It was just the mailman. All right, welcome to Al Mazrah, new big map. So this is going to be the list of Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer maps that are in Al Mazrah, such as Al Bagra Fortress, Embassy, Tarak, Seraph Bay, and Saeed. So if you're playing the invasion game modes, ground war, all of that, you'll get kind of a glimpse of what Al Mazrah is going to look like, just like Warzone 1 was with Modern Warfare 19. Loadouts are not leaving. That was kind of leaked a couple weeks ago, a week ago or so, and everyone seemed to be happy with it. Some people obviously hated it, but you know, I don't. I'm happy with that. So custom loadouts are back in Warzone 2.0. Shops, player can use in-match cash at the shops, purchase their primary weapon from their created loadouts. Loadout drop public event. Loadout drops will drop into Al Mazrah in the middle of battle royale matches. However, these are not limited or assigned to individual squads, but instead can be accessed by any players. That seems like a new change. In Warzone 1, you get your own loadout. This seems like it's going to be a communal loadout that once someone else, some other squad hits it, it's going to be gone. Just kind of an interesting take. So it's going to probably lead to a lot more loadout camping, which is really fucking dumb. Anyways, moving on. Strongholds and black sites. People can also earn their loadout in the early game as a reward for clearing a stronghold or a black site. So that's where the AI is going to come into effect there in the strongholds. Looting mechanics, battle royale remaining traditional. Let's freaking go. So this new backpack system in the DMZ is going to be like what we saw in the beta. Defining the new Gulag. The Gulag will be a 2v2 environment where randomly paired duos must coordinate to take down their opposition. So like we saw in the beta, if you guys watched any of that, it's going to be a 2v2. I believe you spawn with just a pistol and you can pick up pistol or shotgun, lethal grenade, tactical grenade. And then the Gulag will also include a jailer who will appear in the middle of the match to help speed up combat. Defeating the jailer will return all 4 Gulag prisoners back into the battle royale. So that's going to probably keep the lobbies a bit healthier, which is cool. However, there's a catch to that. So instead of the traditional overtime mechanic, if neither team nor the jailer is eliminated after a brief period of time, all 4 operators lose. So maybe it won't keep the lobbies up as much. AI combatants in Battle Royale, puke only at strongholds, black sites, and Gulag overtime. Okay, that's fair. I do like that. So basically like we saw in the chem lab, whatever, on Caldera. So circle collapse is going to be the 3 separate zones at a particular point in the game. So there may not be only one safe zone in Battle Royale modes. That is cool. I kind of like that mechanic. However, it's going to be a complete shit show. So we'll see how that plays. Proximity chat, got something to say. You know, people will say a lot of things in this game and abuse it. So streamers out there, be sure to F9 your lobbies, especially if you're streaming on TikTok. But I am very, very excited for this feature. This is going to be awesome. In particular, this or mess with enemies who are holed up inside buildings. There's going to be so many mind games. Assimilation in squad-based DMZ modes, as well as special battle royale playlists. You have the choice to join up with enemy operators and form a larger squad. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to work. Interrogation, we knew that this was coming. We read about this earlier as well. Squad-based modes, intel is everything. Reveal enemy locations by successfully shaking down player-controlled enemies while they are down. So that to me sounds like we're going to be interacting with someone after you down them, maybe, if it's safe. So make sure it's safe to do so. Heavy chopper and Hummer EV, we saw that earlier. It's kind of weird that it's an EV, assuming that means electric electric vehicle. I don't know why. Yep, all electric super truck. Interesting for a Warzone. Aquatic combat, so that's going to be the boat, swimming, and the armored boat. I believe there's going to be 2 separate types of boats. That's going to be an interesting mechanic that's going to be added to the game. Shops buy station 2.0. Each buy station contains a unique set of items for purchase in limited quantity, including kill streaks, armor plates, and more. You can see these offerings and you can buy back fallen teammates and squad mates, whatever, with a new interface. So I'm really happy that they're keeping the buy stations in the game, and it seems like they're keeping them fairly similar. Hopefully they change the UI from the beta, but we'll see. All right, DMZ. So this is what a lot of people are excited for, including myself. Play your way in a completely new Warzone experience. DMZ is an open world narrative focused extraction mode where operator squads have free reign to complete faction based missions. Take on additional side objectives, engage with enemy operators or AI combatants, puke AI, and search for valuable items, all while fighting to survive toward exfiltration. So basically, from my understanding of this, you pick what you want to bring into the game and then loot up, kill people, get their loot, all of that. And then to win the game, you get exfiltrated from the map. And if this is like Tarkov and other DMZ modes, games, whatever, we can kind of guess that if you die with your loot, you're probably going to lose it for your next games and all of that. Coming in season, third-person playlists. As announced at Next, Warzone 2.0 will include third-person playlists. This could be an interesting thing. I haven't yet really delved into the third-person mode in multiplayer, so I'm not too sure, but it has, from my understanding, like there's not really a lot of flack against it, so we'll see how it works out. Third-person playlists will be introduced into the Battle Royale weekly rotation during season 1. Warzone Intermission relaunch as Call of Duty Warzone Caldera. So this is going to be basically your launch system. So I believe Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 will have its own launch system, whereas Modern Warfare 19 and Warzone Caldera is now going to be renamed to Warzone Caldera as opposed to just Warzone. Following the relaunch, you will have 2 different Warzone games you can play, Warzone 2.0 and Warzone Caldera. Warzone 2.0's weapons progression and inventory systems will be tied to the new Modern Warfare 2, and Caldera will be Modern Warfare 19, all of that stuff, and it'll be a completely separate thing. Hopefully Raven Software gets out of Warzone Caldera and comes to Warzone 2, because they did bring a freaking lot of quality of life changes to Warzone Caldera. So hopefully down the line we see a pass in the torch there. But it does seem, based on all of this, that it will be all of the progression between Warzone Caldera and Warzone 2 will be exclusive to their respective Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 2 overview: Shoot House shipment set for reimagined return, as we all saw coming. CDL Mosh Pit and new Spec Op missions. Shoot the Ship 2, Shoot House at launch, shipment mid-season. So that's going to be the 2 new small maps. I'm sure they're going to make some changes here and there. We're up for ranked multiplayer with CDL Mosh Pit. So a ranked mode was confirmed to be in development by Treyarch. This is going to be coming out mid-2023 or early 2023 from my understanding. In a future Modern Warfare 2 season, Treyarch is teaming up with Infinity Ward, like I just said, and other partners to provide a ranked play experience in multiplayer. That's going to be really fun. I think I might get into that this time around, just because we're going to have this Call of Duty for 2 years. Spec Ops Raid Episode 1 mid-season. So there's going to be raids in the game. Background, this is the new Spec Ops mission coming mid-season, Raid Episode 1. I'm kind of excited for this, honestly. It's going to be pretty cool, I think, to have a raid-like game in a Call of Duty. It's going to be a pretty interesting mechanic. Considering the story of the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, I'm excited for this even more now. Raids will be the ultimate challenge for trios with a mix of stealth, all-out action, and puzzle-solving objectives. Expect a full tactical overview and additional raids until at mid-season. I'm very excited for that. Tier 1 and combat records. So Tier 1 is going to be the new hardcore mode. Not sure why they renamed that after 20 years, but moving on. Tier 1 playlists will be available at the start of Season 1. Combat records will also arrive in Modern Warfare 2 Season 1. More intel to follow. So that's going to be like your barracks, your challenges, your KD, all of that stuff. General Season 1 overview: new battle pass, 4 weapons, 6 total operators, seasonal prestige system, puke, and the new battle pass. Here's just a little blip about that. If you want to read through that, pause the video right now. 4 new weapons, 2 free in the battle pass. So here, this last sentence are going to be your weapons: the Victus XMR, the BASP SMG, the Chimera, and the M13. Here are the pictures. Again, this is just a reskinned M40A3. Squad goals: 6 new operators. Zeus is going to be one of the new operators at launch. Persistent prestige seasonal progression reveal. This is going to follow the same seasonal prestige system that we had in Modern Warfare 19, it seems like. So prestige 2 unlocked at rank 100, 3 at 150, 4 at 200, and so on and so on. And it looks like unlock at rank 250 in this level cap until the end of Season 1. So the level cap will no longer be at 1000, it looks like. So I imagine they're probably going to tweak the XP rates a little bit there. Out of combat overview. So this is going over the Season 23 of the CDL season. Upgrade Modern Warfare now. You get your premium XP rewards in multiplayer and all of that, and support the Call of Duty endowment in honor of Veterans Day from now through November 13th, which is going to be Sunday. I believe that's it. It doesn't look like they have a launch, like the gigabytes, how much space the game is going to take up, but I will try and keep you guys posted on that. So that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for chilling. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and like for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.